You cannot allow the hardships and trials of life to stop you from becoming who you were meant to be. No matter what, God will make a way. For example, when I was around 6 or 7, our parents left my sister and I high and dry, and we just bounced around from foster home to foster home. It was leaving us to take on the evil of the world by ourselves. It was a tragic, but overall, a very humbling experience. And around 19, I rededicated my life to Christ. I was blessed with a job and an apartment, and my sister actually moved in with me until she could get on her feet. Despite all the positive things that were going on inside my life, my sister became addicted to drugs. And as much as I wanted to help her, she's a grown woman, and there's only so much I can do before she takes control of her own life. A few weeks ago, we got into a huge altercation, and I haven't seen her since. And I live with this fear that I may not ever see my sister again. But I cannot let that fear stop me from fulfilling God's word. I know that my sister's in a great place, and I know if I continue to pray, that all my dreams will come true and all my blessings will come to pass.
What if I told you I was afraid of heights, but once jumped 10 stories just to see if I'd land on my feet?
What if I told you I have a fear of finding everything I've ever wanted, only to find myself unsatisfied? What if I told you I know there's a God in me, but I'm still scared to die? I'm facing my fears, unveiling my truths, peeling back layers of unsolved thoughts like box tops, realizing that what I need and what I want almost always don't add up.
And I'm lost in these thoughts with no guidance and can't seem to analyze reality. I have no patience for hypocrites and procrastinators or people who claim that righteousness is sown to their soul but can't even stand on the words that they preach.
I have no time to entertain those waiting for tomorrow to pass them by, standing still for too long in front of closed doors slammed shut.
Where do you think you're going? You're never going to make it without me.
Those who have finally burned their troubles away just to sit in the ashes.
I may be disoriented, but I've discovered a power that allows me to preach to dreamers who staple their eyelids open, refusing to fall back asleep because they're afraid of what the future holds. But I understand, because anyone should be afraid of bringing dreams to reality when the creatures of their nightmares walk through their fantasies.
I've got a lot to learn, but trust me, these 20 years under my belt have raised me well. Yeah, I was once a dreamer. Until I realized that I am the dream.
Haunting your conscience as you sleep wide awake, speaking words of wisdom that live in your temple daily until they disperse off your tongue, nourishing those who never knew what paradise tasted like. I am now able to speak landmines that blow minds, part troubled seas, and allow the wisdom to walk down the base of your mentality. Your world's future dances in the back of my retina.
And yet I am standing still, painting my pain above the windowsill. When I pray, it's a stained glass mural as I talk to the sky and meditate to listen to the answer given from the Most High. Yes, I cry. But will these tears wash away the stains that bled through my soul? Will these tears become my river and carry me to the horizon, finally setting me free?
I want to allow freedom to blow through your roots and whistle ecstasy in your ear.
And trust me,
I know will make a difference.
For those on the streets who swim in faith to cleanse affliction from their lives.
For those who give money as tithes in church, but still don't know God well enough to ask him to make change.
For the young man who struggled walking through life in shoes too small to fit his soul.
For the young lady who had no father and replaced her bed for a back seat because she never knew what the warmth of a happy home smelled like.
We will someday walk in the streets of our dreams and overcome our
As my galaxy sways, the stars don't seem that far away.
my biggest fear
As my
of dying without purpose.
I just can't seem to break away from you. I could never betray what supports my life. You are my vertebrae.